it always goes back to the same bullshit. As far as like people not being that intelligent. What do you think about the PewDiePie thing?
I haven't listened to your video yet. Do you want to give me a summary, or should I actually like listen to your whole video? What do you think?
No, I'll just give you a summary. It's not. The video is not even supposed to be that long.
Okay.
PewDiePie, when he ended his campaign of hashtag subscribe to PewDiePie, did a video that got like, I think it got like 14 million views in a couple days. Of course, largest YouTuber on the planet.
Platform, or yeah, I guess
that
would also
on the
planet, yeah.
platform and on the planet. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So he, one of the 28 accounts that he promoted in the end of his video was a straight up like Nazis a YouTube channel, like a guy who's on Gab, a guy who calls his Patreon the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
Yeah.
A dude, and all of this is in his description, by the way. In the description of the video that PewDiePie had actually promoted, and as a matter of fact, even in the description of the video, it also said like he referred to the black character as N-word-let. Black character's name was Lawlet, but he like wrote it out. He was like, well, I actually,
you're talking about this the Death Note review that he did. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So one of his like little fucking fashy fans thought that he would actually end up red pilling my audience with the JQ. So he like led me down this path, and he like kept sending me like these videos, not realizing that like half the fucking chat is already like communists and anti-fascists and shit, and they got super pissed off regardless. And then I released the video, and then a bunch of people wrote about it. In the video I said like, look, I don't think PewDiePie is a Nazi, but it's really weird with all of his like past history. I think he's like teetering. He's trying to be as edgy as possible, and he's teetering along the edges of like alt-right. And sorry, hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, and that it's incredibly irresponsible that he's like promoting this dude who is made like, and we looked through a bunch of his videos, and the dude makes like these very long, well thought out actually anime reviews and shit, or like Star Wars reviews and whatever. They're like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
But in it, he makes a lot of like edgy jokes.
Oh yeah.
And he makes a lot of racist jokes. But he also literally does like JQ name and blame the Jew shit.
Yeah.
Like he has a couple different like Steven Universe videos that have over 1 million views. Another one that's over at 2 million views. That he considers to be edgy jokes that have like a full uninterrupted Hitler speech in one of them, with like imagery of George W. Bush and Barack Obama with the Star of David over them, and like with money printing, like all of the normal Nazi propaganda shit that you see.
Yeah.
Even in the video that PewDiePie recommended, he made the Heather Heyer died of a heart attack not because of a car.
Yeah.
Nazi bullshit.
Just memes. LOL, right?
Yeah, just memes. LOL. But beyond that, I think the biggest indictment is that he, in his Gab account, we found out that on his Gab account, he talked about red pilling people. And his strategy to red pill people is that, you hide your power levels at first, and you just say that it's just memeing, and you keep joking, and you keep joking, and you really let the punchline land until they start asking questions, and until they understand that you're serious and they're on your side.
Yeah, this is like actually super standard Nazi propaganda. It's very smart.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, if you're a leftist or even an omni liberal such as yourself, who is engaged with these people, is very familiar with this kind of like dog whistling tactics. But centrists are never aware of it.
Yeah, and it's crypto-fascism, and it's very, very hard to deal with because it's always done so innocuously, and they always set it up in such a way that if you call it out, somehow you look like you're the asshole, right? Like, wait, what do you mean it's not okay to be white? Is that what you're saying? We can't say it's okay to be white? And it's like, okay, dude, like...
So, but people don't see it. Like, centrists don't understand it.
No.
They think we're being hysterical.
Yep. It's real fucking
Liberals think it's ridiculous. Anyway, but most importantly, ER doesn't even hide it. So then PewDiePie made a video, fake apologizing for it, and in the video, he said, "I'm taking I'm editing my previous video, and I'm taking off the shout out that I gave to this guy. I said that I was distancing myself from Nazi jokes, after Charlottesville, so that's why I wouldn't do it. You know, if I knew that he had Nazi stuff on his account, I wouldn't have done it. Like, not saying that like being a Nazi is bad or anything, but just saying like, oh well, I didn't, you know, all this Nazi stuff, whatever. They're basically jokes, and I don't care. But if I knew that they existed, I wouldn't have done it. But then he put the same plug from the previous video in his actual video twice this time.
Wait,
in two different.
How?
He took the same plug that he deleted from the previous video and incorporated it into his apology, his fake apology video twice.
How? Like he just said, like go, but still go check him out.
He said no. He took the literal part that he took out of his previous video, where he's like, hey, I really love this channel, and put it in his video twice to be like, look, it's just this. It's just an innocent shout out. I didn't know that he was, and he did it twice. And I think it's a fucking troll. But obviously idiotic PewDiePie fans are like always in my mentions now saying you're actually you're actually bought by the T Corporation or whatever the fuck that the Indian MCN is, like as if I give a fuck. And all the edgy boys are like, oh no, that's crazy, PewDiePie's not a Nazi. Yeah. What do you think?
Hi.
I mean, I haven't seen his apology video. I don't know if I would say it's fake or not, so I can't really say that. I don't really know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you some more shit. He wrote under the Death Note video. Okay. He wrote under the Death Note video, and he said, "Oh, I'm really excited for this, bud. Like, can't wait to can't wait to see the second part or whatever." And then the white supremacist okay sign. But like, I don't think it was a white supremacist okay. I think it was just like maybe it was a regular okay, you know. But that's the whole point of that. That's the whole point of that. The plausible deniability
is to make it so you don't ever know. Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Underneath it, but this is from 3 months ago. Remember, he plugged this guy now, but he's been watching his channel for 3 months, at least that we know of. Underneath it, a bunch of PewDiePie's fans 3 months ago literally said, "Hey, hey Pewds, like I love you. This channel seems dangerous. Don't promote this guy. You're gonna get in trouble." Then other Nazis underneath it were like, "Oh, he is quote unquote our guy. Hey Pewds, watch out. They, in triple parentheses, are gonna come get you." Like all this shit. And then there's like 400 comments underneath it from 3 months ago, when like everyone was engaging with him. Now maybe he didn't see any of those comments, and maybe it was a total accident that he put the fucking okay sign, and maybe he did not read the description that had the N-word in it, and maybe he didn't know that this person has a Gab account, and maybe he didn't know that the Heather Heyer joke was like a Nazi thing. And maybe he totally on accident plugged the same fucking channel twice, the exact same thing that he indicated was wrong to put in the video, deleting it previously, but then putting it twice, that same exact thing that he deleted twice in his new video where he is supposedly apologizing.
I don't know, dude. I haven't.
Lots of maybes, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because it's always, I mean, like, unironically, you really don't ever know. He really could just be, like, real dumb. The problem is, like, these people are so dumb sometimes that it's fucking, who knows. Yeah, it's really fucked.
Yeah, and he said he didn't know about this channel before at all, that he's only seen one video, except we found out that he had actually used one of ER's, one of ER's like a clip from his Star Wars review. In his original back in January, he used a clip of it, but I think it was like try not to laugh or whatever the fucking segment that he has. So someone probably sent it to him, like a fan probably sent it to him, or he got it off of his like Reddit or whatever. But still, he was. My speculation is that he was aware of ER since January and has been like engaging with his content.
Yeah, maybe.
I have no way to prove it beyond the fact that he had ER on his video back in January. And also he has like tripled his subscribers since then, by the way. What's your perspective on it at all? You don't know?
I really don't. I wish I could have a stronger opinion. It's just, The problem is that like these gamer bro people are like so fucking stupid. Like it's actually plausible that they're just that dumb and fucked up. Like it's possible, as sad as it is.
ER also made a Harry Potter review video like a while ago, where he talked about how he put a secret code in the video where he's like, I can see it, like I know it for a fact, like Pewds is getting fucking red pilled. He's our guy. He's the most powerful fucking Swede Chad out there. Like if my channel gets taken down, the one thing I ask of you is to give it to hand the reins over to PewDiePie or some shit like that.
Nice.
But I'm sure, again, that's on ER's side, so
Happy Friday.
you know.
Yeah.
So who knows? But that's the whole ordeal I just gave you. I'm sure your fans are fucking going wild in your chat, because I know that there was a lot of Destiny. There was a lot of PewDiePie supporters in the Destiny subreddit. You know. So.
Wait, there are a lot of PewDiePie fans in my subreddit?
There were some PewDiePie supporters in there, yeah. Dude, there's like PewDiePie supporters are in the weirdest places, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have too many. I mean, there might be some, but I don't think I'm gonna have that many. Just by virtue of the differences in our content.
So yeah, people are like, I fucking doubt Pewds if saw it would have noticed that.
Again, like, man, maybe it's because I've spent more time dealing with these types of people. Like, they're real dumb. That's entirely fucking possible, you know?
That what, PewDiePie was real dumb?
Yeah. Can you ask Hasan how socialist policies have nothing to do with Venezuela's economic collapse? You let him get away.
What
Oh, the PewDiePie stuff.
did PewDiePie do this time, huh? PewDiePie gives shout out to hateful anti-Semitic YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, I knew it. YouTube star PewDiePie promotes channel with anti-Semitic content. PewDiePie is shepherding his legion of 14-year-olds. Hey, did someone just have their birthday? Happy birthday. Looks like you're 14 now. Towards neo-Nazi content on YouTube. Probably something that someone should check into. I agree. We should check into it. Why don't we just do that, shall we? Let's see what he actually said. Can't wait to get this guy for promoting Nazism. We finally have him now, boys.
ER, who does great video essays about, he did one on Death Note, which I really enjoyed.
Did you catch that? Oh my god. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Did you notice the shepherding of 14-year-olds to Nazi propaganda? Did you notice the immediate indoctrination of 75 million children into Nazis?
ER Death Note review. 40 minutes. Let's listen to some of it. What? This got fucked? Wait. Or was this the movie?
Surprising, even the Death God. Ryuk didn't need to
I
push.
can't believe you would spend this much time. Does this guy do critiques all the time and think that you're doing a good critique? What a waste of time. I actually don't want to watch the rest of this. This is like really fucking low IQ shit. Maybe that's why this guy fucking hates Jews so much. He thinks he lost too many points to him. Like there's a global poll or something and he got the short end of the stick. Where is the Nazi shit? Link me this shit and I'll see if I can go for it. You need to watch his other video, only 2 minutes long.
What's wrong, Steven?
I don't know anything about Steven Universe. Okay. That was it? Wait, so I need to go to 37 minutes of this.
him to help a bullied girl or any weak shit.
What?
Death Note had this rule. In the occasion where the cause of death is possible but the situation is not, only the cause of death will take effect for that victim. If both the cause and the situation are impossible, that victim will die of a heart attack. So, for example, say you write the name of a woman and that she will die by being struck by a car. However, there's too much shit in the way for a car to hit her. Because the situation is impossible, and thus the cause of death as well, the woman would die of a heart attack. Deathflix didn't get far enough
Oh my god.
into reading the rules on the Wikia page, and didn't include this, thereby fucking everything up.
Each victim left behind the
I'm
same
sorry,
message,
I'm not a Nazi. Fuck, my bad. Hold on, I should have killed my camera.
written in perfect Japanese.
So the strong
Weird app, I probably should have it anyway.
Okay, if you get the Android app, then I can get you a digital gift card and I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Okay, gotcha. I'll look into that,
All
okay?
right. I love you, dude. Positive vibes, and let's play Black Ops soon.
Okay. Whenever you want, buddy.
You want to play Black Ops tonight?
Yeah, if you want to. Give me like 30 minutes and we can, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That sounds good to me. All right. We'll play in like an hour. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Peace.
sure, bye.
All right. Later.
It's Jasper. Steven, find the others and get to the control bridge. But I don't know where they are.
Ja, das deutsche Volk war ja damals eine Demokratie für uns. Und es ist ausgeplündert und ausgepresst worden. Nein, was heißt für diese internationalen Hyänen Demokratie und autoritärer Staat? Das interessiert die gar nicht. Das interessiert nur eines. Ist jemand bereit, sich ausplündern zu lassen? Ja oder nein? Ist jemand dumm genug, dabei stillzuhalten? Ja oder nein? Und wenn eine Demokratie dumm genug ist, dabei stillzuhalten, dann ist sie gut. Und wenn ein autoritärer Staat erklärt, wir plündern unser Volk nicht aus, weder innen noch außen, dann ist das schlecht. In diesen Ländern regiert tatsächlich das Kapital. Wir reden von der Freiheit der Presse. Es wird nicht in jedem der Zeitung ein Herr. Und dieser Herr ist in jedem Fall der Geldgeber. Diese Presse modelliert nun die öffentliche Meinung.
Are you guys becoming Nazis right now? Jesus Christ.
What's wrong, Steven?
I think I broke Ronaldo's heart.
Oh, Steven. Humans just lead short, boring, insignificant lives, so they make up stories to feel like they're a part of something bigger. They want to blame all the world's problems on some single enemy they can fight, instead of a complex network of interrelated forces beyond anyone's control. Ooh, can I? Steven, until you learn to control the powers in your gem, we'll take care of protecting humanity. Okay? Oh, man.
All the world's problems on some single enemy they can fight.
Are these like all Jews? What the fuck? It is, right? I'm pretty sure that graph was like 26% of the Jews own, or 2% of the population owns all the wealth. Fuck. There's like a button for frames. There it is, some shit. Jesus fucking
Of course not.
Christ.
That would be ridiculous.
You wait and see. At 30 minutes and 10 seconds in, nearly a third of the way into this fucking movie, we finally meet our deuteragonist, L. Tell me if you can spot the difference?
Do you think it's gonna come out and say like, that's right, he doesn't have pointy hair to be cheeky? Let's find out. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay. Well, this guy seems like you know, maybe a little bit of a Nazi. That's gonna be an omega yikes from me, fam.
He's not a Nazi. He's just a gamer, Pepe.
I mean, is there that big of a difference? I don't know sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I really like this movie. Okay. Let's listen to PewDiePie's take on this.
Battlefield did an oopsie. The Game Awards did an oopsie. But PewDiePie made the biggest oopsie. Oh my gosh. Big oopsie. No recovery. It's over for PewDiePie.
Oh my God, let's go back.
And you know, obviously, if I've noticed that, I wouldn't have referenced him in the 28, okay? Because I was getting so much attention for all this subscribe to PewDiePie meme that I thought it would be nice if I gave a shout out to some smaller channels that I enjoyed. And I thought, hey, the more the merrier. Now, apparently one of those 28 likes to have hidden and not so hidden Nazi references in his videos. And you know, obviously, if I noticed that, I wouldn't have referenced him in the shout out because I said not because I have a problem with Nazi references being offensive in themselves, but because I said publicly a year and a half ago that I was going to distance myself from Nazi jokes and that kind of stuff because I want nothing to do with it and I don't really care about it. Generally, I've done that. I haven't really, I don't really have a reason to, I don't know, dip into that again. It's just stupid. But you know, YouTube star PewDiePie PewDiePie now promotes anti-Semitic content. By what? By saying I enjoyed his anime review? The worst thing that I've seen him reference was from another channel that he has, not the channel I mentioned, and a video that was 2 years old. So, wow, amazing. And yes, he does have Nazi references in them, and I see them now, but unless you pay close attention, and unless you're well familiar with Nazi trivia, or whatever you want to call it, these references will go past you. The irony here is that I'm supposed to be the Nazi, but I don't know any of these goddamn references. I mean, again, all I said was, I like this guy's anime review. Anyone with a level-headed brain can tell that I don't know this guy more than this. So The Verge posted about this, the Science and Tech News media outlet. They just couldn't help themselves by getting...
I was worried. I didn't want to
saying stuff.
I don't want to hop in there, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, you can always jump in. That's fine. Don't worry.
I don't know. I saw Trainwrecks get in there, and I was like, "That's bold." I don't know. I don't know about encroaching on a man's space like that. You know.
If I'm in here, it's because you can talk to me. If I didn't want to be talked to, I wouldn't be in my Discord.
Oh, okay. I don't know I don't know what the rules are.
Well, now you know the rules. Okay.
Now I fucking know, dude. Now I know. Okay, so I watched that. I watched your analysis. What do you think? I wanted to hear your take on it. I mean, do you think this is a guy who's fucking actively red pilling people, or
who the guy with the review or whatever?
The ER guy. ER.
Almost certainly. Yeah. That Steven Universe video is pretty fucking. Ooh, yikes.
Yeah. Did you see the? So like when you. By the way, again, like, we're obviously like. A lot of people who watch that shit are, especially if they're educated when this comes to this sort of stuff, like they're not gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm a Nazi now." Like that's not what I'm. That's never. It's never what I mean. But it seems pretty deliberate. Have you seen the Gab stuff? Did anyone send you the link for that?
No. When I'm making arguments, this is going to seem a little unintuitive, and I understand people like to approach things different ways. When I'm making arguments about crypto-fascism, I usually don't like to look at outside sources. I like to be able to say, this is this media, this is what message is probably being conveyed, this is why I think it is, and this is why it's problematic. I don't like to search to outside things, because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm willing to bet that on Gab you're going to say, like, oh, well, here's the Gab, you can see that he's a Nazi, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's...
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Or it says that he talks about his messaging or whatever, right? How he tricks people or whatever?
Yeah.
The only reason I don't like to point to that kind of stuff is because if you start doing that, there's a lot of crypto-fascists that don't make it that blatant and don't have it. And if people start saying like, okay, well, where's your logs for this guy? Like, I don't think you should have to produce these logs to make your argument any stronger.
Fair.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like looking at him, it's obviously really bad, and it does make your argument stronger. But I think that this is a good argument that stands like on its own merits. Like that Steven Universe video, it looks like something that I would see like on fucking 4chan or like right out of like some like alt-right fucking sub. Like that's pretty much, yeah.
Did you see the Harry Potter message that he put about like how PewDiePie is like a fucking he's based or he's on the verge of being based?
No, but there are a lot of, that's like a meme that goes around 4chan. There's a lot of people that think that famous people are secretly like harboring like alt-right sentiments.
That's true, like Chris Pratt, right? They say like fucking Chris Pratt.
My favorite example was, because they had a fucking meltdown over this, was fucking Taylor Swift. Where huge conspiracy that they thought that Taylor even like posted on fucking 4chan, and then when she came out backing a Democrat candidate or whatever, people got real ass pain because they and again people always say like it's just memes, but there were a lot of people that were real fucking mad when she came out for a Democrat, and it should be fucking obvious. It's fucking Taylor Swift. Like, come on, like what do you think is gonna happen? But
secret Nazi Taylor Swift. She's too wealthy to be a fucking Nazi, dude. She's living her goddamn best life. That's the whole point. These guys are like. You know, these guys are creeping towards fascism because I don't think their future opportunities are the same as fucking Taylor Swift. But okay, well, I just wanted to see if you think there's enough enough evidence there, not evidence, but if you think like given all the things that I told you about PewDiePie.
The Steven Universe video on its own was really bad. I haven't watched PewDiePie's like response or anything yet. I'm still going through it. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to see. Like my coverage of it is just basically what I told you. But Destiny Hasan is forgetting about Notch. I am not forgetting about Notch, brother. I am not forgetting about Notch at all. You know that stuff, right? You know what Notch has been saying?
I don't care what he's been saying. Yeah, Notch is 100% fucking alt-right and has been for a long time.
Yeah. No, now he's like, I mean, he has been for a while, but now he's just like talking about them.
For instance, in his review of Solo, he
dog whistles
and shit like that. He's just like very out with it. Ashkenazi jam.
Like I feel like I feel like these guys keep getting further and further radicalized.
I'm real sad. Can I get
fucking Hasan and Train and Blackout? Wait, oh yeah, do you not play squads, dude? Do you not play Call of Duty Blackout in squad mode or whatever?
Yeah, or no, I don't normally do squads. It's really rare. I usually do duos. Yeah.
What is that? Isn't squads easier?
I just don't like having to kill 4 people per team. I'd much rather do 2, 1 and 1.
Okay, that's fair. I saw you. I mean, I hop into your stream every now and then. I watch you playing Call of Duty. You've been getting a lot better.
Thanks.
I feel like before, but that's not a good thing for me because I'm terrible. So before I was like not worried about it. After watching you play Call of Duty, I was like, oh, I can do this. Like I can keep up with you. And now I'm like, oh no, he has a new computer.
Yeah, the last computer laggy shit was fucking me really hard. I can actually kill people now, which was really hard.
Yeah, my computer fucking sucks ass.
Yeah. We can do it sometime. Just let me know when I wake up. If Mr. Mooten's not here, yeah, I'll play.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll leave you to it. I wanted to see what your take is. I thought you watched the PewDiePie stuff too.
Yeah. All right. Have fun.
All
Peace
right.
out.
All right.
Has a massive approximate.
Fuck. Oh shit, hold on, I skipped some donations, 1 second. Someone said, in PewDiePie's defense, ER is really crypto and hard to decode. For instance, in his review of Solo, he dog whistles Ashkenazi Jew as Ashkenazi gem. How is anybody supposed to be able to figure this out? Yeah, like the thing about the gem, I don't know, fuck, it's hard to say. I mean, if you think that PewDiePie, like, this is probably going to be something where I'm going to say that PewDiePie is just kind of dumb and thinks it's edgy humor. I don't know if PewDiePie is intentionally being Nazi. Or I would have a hard time believing that. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's listen to this. Hold on. And then someone said, I'm sad. I'm real sad. Can I get some defeals? Here you go. I'll reply you, buddy.
I'm real sad. Can I get some defeals?
Submit additional 150,000 subscribers. That's 150 more viewers, some of whom may be extremely young, turning into anti-Semitic and hateful content. That's right, everybody. We're radicalizing the youth, one anime review at the time. Now, a simple 2-click search fact check will tell you that no, The Verge, not 150,000 new subscribers, 12,000 new subscribers. This was at the end of the video. Most people don't watch that far. It's 28 channels. I'm not going to know every single thing about them. Maybe I should have, in retrospect, I should have just limited it. But hey, I thought, hey, the more small channels I can help, the better. People are making the argument that I should have hired a team to background check on these channels, and I should have really made sure, since I have so many subscribers, it's my responsibility to make sure I have people doing this and checking that it's right. But The Verge can't even themselves, a big news outlet, get simple facts right in this own story. The Verge, a tech company, can't even show you how to build a computer properly. I don't know if you've seen this video, but it's pretty goddamn laughable. The point of me bringing this up is the fact that this could have happened anyway, with me having other people helping me or not. But I do understand.
I mean, like, if you're going to shout out a channel, you should probably be aware of what's going on with it, right? I mean, like, that seems pretty fair, but okay.
I have a responsibility, especially with my past, but I can't help but seeing this as outrage for the sake of outrage and getting clicks and from negative attention associated with my name, which is just sad that this is still going on. Anyone with a level-headed brain can see what I said in that video and understand he's clearly not seeing more of this guy's channel. Maybe I can just tell him, but instead it just immediately becomes a shame campaign to smear my name, and I guess I shouldn't be surprised, honestly, but I'm getting so much love and I'm getting so much support right now by all you guys. Of course, it's gonna be people that want.
Why is nobody breaking this? Thank you.
So I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but this is it. This is all you have.
We also have ER, who does great video essays about. He did one on Death Note, which I really enjoyed.
Pathetic. The one thing I will say that I regret about all this is the lightning in the video. I mean, what the hell is that? What's wrong with my goddamn face? That's why I'm not using the green screen today, because I'm not messing with that. Now, I wasn't planning to do another Pew News so soon, but I felt like I needed to address this, especially because so much out of context is associated with all these headlines. Oh, sorry, just one more thing that I want to add about this, which is that I removed ER from that video, and apparently you can edit video now, so he just won't appear at all. Like I said, because if I knew then what I knew now, I just wouldn't have put him in there. I still really want to shout out smaller channels, so I'm just going to keep doing that, but I'll be more careful in the future. Maybe I can ask The Verge for help. That would be great. Next news, please. The Game Awards. The Game Awards, more like the Cringe Awards, came out a few days ago, and
I mean,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, 14-year-olds and 12-year-olds and whoever the fuck is watching.
Oh, Hasan's video got hardcore fucking brigaded. Hardcore brigaded. 2.6K up. Ooh, 17 posts. Uh-oh. We got BreadTube. Those are lefty people. Those should be pro Hasan, right? Chapo should be pro Hasan. Fuck the alt-right. That should be pro Hasan. Oh, where did all the negative brigading come from? It must have just been from endemic into YouTube.
PewDiePie is going to go over this dude's channel who already picked up 12,000 new subs, apparently, since fucking he got a shout out from PewDiePie.
Oh, Keemstar's
What
Twitter?
do you think is going to happen to those children when they fucking grow up? It's possible PewDiePie, how he wasn't watching his fucking videos, and he probably had no fucking clue, dude. He was just, like, in it for the memes, dog.
Yeah, so, like, I get into a lot of disagreements over, with other left-leaning people, I guess. The difference between being, like, intentionally racist versus accidentally racist, I feel like it's an important distinction, but a lot of people disagree with me. Who was that one writer? Not for the BBC. It was a large, like, UK outlet that she wrote for, but we had this discussion on Nice Mangoes' podcast. something that irritates me is I feel like a lot of left-leaning people don't differentiate intention. Now, intention doesn't really matter when we talk about effect, but I think it does matter when we talk about diagnosing problems and how to fix them, I think. Oh, was it the Guardian writer? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No, I do know. I know. I don't know if it's what you're getting at here, but PewDiePie has lost a lot of good faith in his record here. I mean, I haven't seen anything from PewDiePie that makes me think he's like definitely 100% unironically pushing Nazism. I kind of just think he's kind of dumb politically. That's what it feels like. Fuck, I like this. I need to look up more songs in this band. Holy shit. Sargon made a response video. Sargon is fucking beyond stupid. Why the fuck would I care about anything he has to say about anything having to do with politics? I'm good on that, homie. He does follow some alt-writers on Twitter like Lauren Southern, Brittany Pettibone, and Notch. I mean, Notch isn't full on alt-right, and Lauren Southern dog whistles hard enough that, like, I understand how people could get captured by her thinking she's not alt-right. As sad as that is to say. Destiny doesn't try to be political as far as I know, so what's the issue? Well, it doesn't matter if you're trying to be political or not. Everything is kind of political, whether you want it to be or not. I think he's alt-right, not just full-on alt-right. Don't you see the Jewish question? Yeah, no, not just full-on alt-right. Or, like, flirts with it so heavily that it's, like, indistinguishable if he is or isn't. Yeah, Notch is, like, super lost to this world. Can you explain why everything is political? I mean, it just kind of is. I mean, like, politics is, like... I guess it kind of is semantic. Depends on how you define politics. But, like, everything you do in life kind of, like, revolves around, like, how we... What is politics in a broad sense? I guess, like, how we interact with other people in kind of like a really general sense? I don't know.
In cases like MR Deadmonth, is the best move to neutralize gender, or is it appropriate to let gender play a role when assessing fault in domestic abuse cases? What about with crime in general? Should gender play a role?
I think gender, size, and all that shit should play a role in everything. But when it comes to domestic abuse, it doesn't really matter. We can gender the roles and have it be female and male, but it doesn't really matter. Abuse is still abuse. It doesn't matter which gender it comes from. Do you think left-wing jokes about Mayo-side or white genocide are problematic? I don't know. I don't know if I would call them problematic, but I don't think they should do them. That's probably not a good idea. What do you think about politics in video games? I mean, again, like every game to some extent, depending on the issue, is going to be political, whether you want it to be or not. One thing that people don't keep in mind all the time is that, like, reinforcing a status quo is just as political as fighting against one. Like, I think people have a really hard time accepting that. Can you elaborate on your views of the relationship between intent and effects? What do you look at when looking at offensive jokes? I mean, you have to look at everything, right? The problem is that even if you don't intend to be damaging to people, you still can be. And that people aren't always necessarily racist just because they act racist. I guess it's kind of complicated, but... For instance, it's possible to joke around in such a way that empowers racists without being racist yourself. So you have to acknowledge that that's always like a thing you should be mindful of. Destiny address this question. Do you think white people who use the N-word in casual social situations are racist or just ignorant of the term?
Have you considered doing Stars Without Number instead of D&D for the next campaign?
Nope.
Playing that game now and it's super fun.
I'll maybe look into it. Talk to Oscillation Jake? What the fuck is that? What do you think about the double standard that white people can't even sing a rap song with the N-word without getting called racist? Should everyone be allowed to use it or no one? That's a really fucking complicated question, my dude. Why do white people want permission to say the N-word so bad? Because black culture is like the coolest fucking culture that exists right now. Everybody wants to emulate black culture. It's pretty obvious.
so